RHOA, Season 16, Episode 2 Preview. Porsha Williams confronts Lowdown Dirty Drew Sidora. Hello guys, I am Nadiya. To you, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe the channel and press bell icon for latest news updates. Ahead of Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 16, we all knew that Porsha Williams and Drew Sidora were feuding. What we didn't know was just how quickly they were going to get into it. In a sneak peek of RHOA Season 16, Episode 2, Porsha confronts Drew over her working relationship with her baby daddy, Dennis McKinley. According to Porsha, this was just one example of Drew being a low-down dirty individual. With that, the first feud of the RHOA reboot is upon us. Watch RHOA Season 16, Episode 2's first 6 minutes. RHOA Season 16, Episode 2 picked up right where we left off in the season premiere. The ladies were gathered inside one of the many rooms inside Shania Morton's $9 million home, and Porsha started going after Drew about her relationship with Dennis. According to Drew, she told Porsha that she was going to work with Dennis on her music. However, Porsha claimed she had no idea that the two were working so closely together. Either way, no one in the group could understand why out of the thousands of people in the Atlanta music industry, Drew would choose to work with Dennis the Hot Dog King. Like most of Drew's stories, this one didn't make a ton of sense. Even if they're just working on music, it doesn't explain why Shania saw photos of the two holding hands and wearing matching outfits at the club. It didn't look very professional, but what do we know? During the sneak peek, Porsha decided to break the fourth wall to reveal even more tea about Drew. Allegedly, Drew had been working behind the scenes with production trying to film scenes with Dennis. She also tried to get the RHOA producers to film her doing a photo shoot for Porsha's hair company. That was all a bit too weird for Porsha. "Nobody asked you to film a photo shoot for my company," Porsha told Drew. "Are you insane?" So, are they feuding over Dennis, behind-the-scenes production nonsense, or a photo shoot? It seems like it's actually all of the above. Whatever it is, Porsha gave Drew a stern warning for the rest of the season. However, the Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 16, next episode, cast, and everything we know about the series. With bragging rights as the second longest-running franchise in the Real Housewives world, the Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 16 is finally here after nearly a year-and-a-half hiatus after the Season 15 reunion. While the new season sees some veteran peach holders like Porsha Williams, Cynthia Bailey, and Phaedra Parks back in the mix, a delight to many RHOA fans, the new episodes also bring a handful of new housewives into the spotlight who certainly add their own spice and flavor. RHOA Season 16 debuted on March 9, and in our opinion, it looks like the show is benefiting from the new energy from the new peach holders. Shania is the breakout star. Here's a sneak peek of what's to come in the new episode. The Real Housewives of Atlanta is a Bravo original series, so it airs live on Bravo in the US. For those who have cut the cord to traditional cable/satellite television, Bravo is available on live TV streaming services such as Fubo, Hulu with Live TV, Sling TV, and YouTube TV. Episodes of the series also become available to stream on Peacock the next day for subscribers. However, Drew Sidora and Dennis McKinley, are they dating? Season 16 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta is back, and it's firing on all cylinders. However, viewers were a bit surprised to learn that Hot Dog King Dennis McKinley was working with Drew Sidora on new music. All while Drew shares her home with her estranged husband, Ralph Pittman. He is dwelling in the basement, so his kids with Drew can see him often. Meanwhile, Drew is not allowed in the basement. This situation is definitely awkward. Is Drew Sidora dating Porsha Williams' ex-fiancé Drew McKinley? During the Season 16 premiere of RHOA, Drew was happy to tell Kenya Moore all about her friendship with Dennis. "I'm very grateful for Dennis and who he has been in my life," she stated, also calling him "my angel on earth." She credited him with keeping her going during her contentious divorce. Literally, there were days I couldn't get out the bed, crying, but because I knew I had a session. I would get there. He was my saving grace when I was going through all I was going through at the time, Drew explained, and according to Drew, Porsha Williams was fine with it. As you may recall, Dennis is Porsha's ex-fiancé and the father of their daughter, Pillar Jenna McKinley. However, when Shamia Morton told Porsha that Drew and Dennis were seen at a club holding hands, Porsha seemed stunned. "Where's my jaw?" she asked Shamia. "Is my jaw on the floor, or is it still on my face?" In her confessional, Porsha added, "All of this behind-the-scenes bullshit, sneaking around with my child's father. To me, that is just crossing the line." Later in the season, Porsha asks Dennis point-blank if he is in a romantic relationship with Drew. And Drew was asked by Shamia if she was dating Dennis. However, it seems unlikely since Drew stated during the premiere that she isn't dating yet. What happened with Drew Sidora and Tai Young? Previously, Drew was linked to WNBA player Tai Young. In fact, Ralph accused Drew of cheating on him with Tai. At the season 15 RHOA reunion, Sherry Whitfield produced copies of Drew and Tai's text messages. The former Peach claimed that someone left them at her house, and she had no idea who dropped off the receipts. These are private messages between Tai and I'm assuming Drew. If these are real, which we don't know they are, reunion host Andy Cohen stated, they are very incriminating. Of course, RHOA fans haven't heard anything more about Drew's relationship with Tai. From the jump, Drew characterized their relationship as a friendship. However, Porsha and Phaedra's new dynamics teased in RHOA Season 16 spoiler. Mark your calendars because The Real Housewives of Atlanta returns for Season 16 on Bravo very soon. More on that below. While we were treated to a juicy as a peach tease of the new season in the trailer above, we also have more sneak peeks at Season 16 of RHOA. The Daily Dish has exclusive, spoiler photos from the new season of RHOA to whet your appetite. The first look images preview the new ladies who are joining the group as well as the return of longtime members of the Inner Circle. And let's just say, it looks like we're in for quite a ride. We look a good sneak peek. What is the cast for Season 16 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta? Get ready to find out what Porsha Williams, making her return to RHOA after several seasons away, and Drew Sidora will be up to as they are joined by new housewives Shamia Morton Mwangi, who has long been in the Inner Circle, Britt Eady, Kelly Farrell, and Angela Oakley. Phaedra Parks will also join the group later in the season. But that's not all. Cynthia Bailey will stop by as a friend in Season 16 of RHOA. What to expect on RHOA Season 16? As previously teased in the announcement for the new season, The Real Housewives of Atlanta returns with new vibes and even higher stakes of glamour, glitz, and juicy drama. This season brings back familiar faces and shocking revelations, along with some dynamic new housewives ready to stir the pot and add some spice. With a whirlwind of divorces, rumors, strained relationships, and redefined alliances, will the ladies be able to keep things peachy in the A? And now we have the photos to prove it. However, Porsha Williams confronts ex-Dennis over Drew Sidora in Wild RHOA Season 16 trailer. The peach holders are back and the drama in Atlanta is as juicy as ever before based on the just-released trailer for Season 16 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. The first look features returning cast members Drew Sidora and Porsha Williams, who is back after leaving the show in 2021, as well as former friend turned full-time wife Shamia Morton Mwangi and newbies Britt Eady, Kelly Farrell, and Angela Oakley. Later on in the season, Phaedra Parks will join the aforementioned ladies for some extra sass and spice, according to the show announcement. When does RHOA Season 16 premiere? RHOA Season 16 premieres on Sunday, March 9 at 8/7 on Bravo. Stream episodes the next day on Peacock. Who is in the RHOA Season 16 cast? The RHOA Season 16 cast includes full-time wives Porsha Williams, Drew Sidora, Shamia Morton-Wangi, Britt Evie, Kelly Farrell, and Angela Oakley. Phaedra Parks will join the group as a wife later on in the season, while Cynthia Bailey is appearing as a friend of the ladies. What can fans expect on RHOA Season 16? The announcement for the new season teases new vibes and even higher stakes of glamour, glitz, and juicy drama as the ladies navigate divorces, rumors, strained relationships, and redefined alliances. The trailer, which you can check out at the top of this post, highlights the fallout from Porsha's recent split from Simon Gobadia. Meanwhile, Drew, who is still in the process of finalizing her divorce from Ralph Pittman, is sparking new rumors with Porsha's ex-fiancé and baby daddy, Dennis McKinley. Dennis is serving as my executive producer, Drew explains in one part of the teaser, referring to her music career.